to you, the YouTube citizens. This is your boy, That's the Tru Inferno. Back with another Black Ops 2 commentary video for you, the YouTube citizens. I got a bunch of news that I want to present to y'all that just came across my radar from the past few days, but I got to hold them off until next week. This week is only one major news I want to talk about, and we all know what it is. But for those of you who's been living under a rock for the past 5 days or so, I'm talking about the LA Clipper owner and the things he said to his girlfriend over the phone regarding black people. Yes, racism hit the worldwide stage once again. And yesterday, Tuesday, the hammer was laid down on this dude by the new commissioner, Adam Silver, whatever his name is. Yeah, Adam Silver. His first major ruling as commissioner, and it happens to be this. And he really did a good job there. Check this out. The Clippers owner is banned for life from everything Clipper related, NBA related. He been fined $2.5 million. I thought it should be $5 million, but the fine is the smallest thing about this. And the commissioner will try to do everything in his power to get this guy to sell the team. Talk to the other owners, talk to the mayor of LA, the governor, California, something like that. But basically, he'll try to do everything within his power to make this guy sell the team. So, for those of you who was wondering, wait, why is this guy banned for life? What did he say that was racist, so forth, whatnot? Well, this past Saturday, TMZ broke out this big story with the LA Clipper owner, Donald Sterling. He had a phone conversation with his girlfriend. Somehow that phone conversation found its way into TMZ hands, and they presented it to the whole wide world. So I only took certain parts of this phone conversation because we're talking 10 minutes here. But here's the part that really struck me. So here's part of the phone conversation.
Are you broadcasting?
I'm not broadcasting
Why are you
anything.
taking pictures with minorities? Why?
What's wrong with minorities? What's wrong with black people?
Nothing.
What's wrong with
It's like
Hispanics?
talking to an enemy. There's nothing wrong with minorities. They're fabulous. Fabulous. Because you're an enemy to me.
Why?
Because you don't understand.
I don't understand what.
Nothing.
That racism still is alive?
No, but there's a culture.
What is
People feel certain things. Hispanics feel certain things towards blacks. Blacks feel certain things towards other groups. It's been that way historically, and it will always be that way.
But it's not that way. You were raised and that's your culture, and I'm respectful and
Why do you have to disrespect them? Those are...
Who am I disrespecting?
The world before you.
Why am I disrespecting them?
By walking, you perceive as either a Latina or a white girl. Why should you be walking publicly with black people? Why? Is there a benefit to you?
Do you know that I'm mixed?
No, I don't know.
You know that I'm mixed.
You told me you were going to remove those. You said, yes, I understand you. I mean, you change from day to day. Wow. So painful. Wow.
People call you and tell you that I have black people on my Instagram, and it bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people. You have to?
You associate with black people.
I'm not you and you're not me. You're supposed to be a delicate white or a delicate Latina girl.
I'm a mixed girl.
Okay. Well, but
And you're in love with me. And I'm black and Mexican, whether you like it or not,
Okay.
whether the world accepts it or not. And you're asking me to remove something that's part of me and in my bloodstream because the world thinks different of me and you're afraid of what they're going to think because of your upbringing. You want me to have hate towards black people?
I don't want you to hate. That's what people do. They turn things around. I want you to love them privately. In your whole life, every day you could be with them. Every single day of your life.
But not in public?
So why publicize it on the Instagram and why bring it to my games?
Why bring the black people to the game?
I really don't want to discuss that
You live
anymore.
in a world that's still.
How about your whole life? Every day. You could do whatever you want. You could sleep with him, you could bring him in, you could do whatever you want. The little I ask you is not to promote it on that and not to bring him to my games.
I don't bring anyone to the game.
Okay then. There's nothing art in your eyes. If I was a good person, you wouldn't say, I have to leave this. I can't leave that.
What am I
But
supposed
they're
to
all
say?
lies. I love this.
Look at all this negativity coming from
There's no negativity. I love everybody. I'm just saying, in your lousy Instagrams, you don't have to have yourself with walking with black people. You don't have to. If you want to, do it.
If it's white people, it's okay. If it was Larry Bird, would it have made a difference?
You're just a big fighter. I could see who would want to live with a woman like you. Who would want to live with a woman? All you ever wanted to do was fight. You're a born fighter.
I saw someone I admire. I admire Magic Johnson.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's made a lot of changes for his community, for the world, for the people, for the minorities. He's helped a lot of people.
Why are you forcing this down my throat? I'm finished talking to you. I have nothing more to say.
And I took a picture with someone I admired.
Good.
And he happens to be black, and I'm sorry.
I think it's nice that you admire him. I know him well, and he should be admired. And I'm just saying that it's too bad you can't admire him privately. And during your entire life, your whole life, admire him. Bring him here, feed him, him. I don't care. You can do anything. But don't put him on this event for the world has to see, so they have to call me. And don't bring him into my games, okay?
I don't know him personally.
Please leave me alone. Please, please.
I'm sorry. Is there anything that I can do to make you feel better?
No, you could never make me feel better.
I'm
You're
sorry.
just a fighter and you want to fight.
Okay, so after hearing everything I took, let me summarize everything that I got from this. Apparently, he was in a part of the world where, you know, slavery still exists, so his family was probably slave owners, and him and his peers don't want to give that life up. Thus, when his girlfriend posts pictures of her with black people, and his peers sees this, they call him and basically badmouth him saying, hey, your girlfriend with black people, blah, blah, blah. Remember, we come from the times when slavery still existed. We were slave owners. You know, that's what I took from that. Also, he's like, this dude is so disrespectful to his chick. I think he's the type of guy, he's old-fashioned, like really, really old-fashioned, to the point where he was a slave owner, and it was like a male-dominant world. Like, you know, it's like the way he badmouthed this chick, who is fine as heck, by the way, and had a problem with the fact that she's mixed. You know, it's too bizarre. It really is bizarre. So, yeah, this is more like a racist, you know, discrimination type of thing as well. But it's also, what I took from that is his views on women. Like, he viewed women as underneath the male gender. And I'm going to give a shout out to the ladies. This cat do not represent all the males in the world. He for damn sure don't represent me. But that's what I took for that. Like, he just had a big problem with this chick, putting her, the fact that she's with black people on Instagram for the whole world to see instead of keeping it privately. Like, and it is crazy. Like, it is really crazy. So that's what I took from that, and those were really the most important things that stood out to me from that whole phone conversation. Everything else is like whatever. But if you want to see and hear the whole entire phone conversation, which is again 10 minutes long, you know, the link is, I mean, I ain't gonna put the link up there. Just go to tmz.com and look up LA Clipper Owner. You can just type that in on there, or go to Google and type all that in there. You would easily find it. But yes, like I said, the commissioner went hard on him after confirming that yes, this was indeed this dude on the phone. So again, he been banned for life for everything Clipper related and NBA related. He been fined $2.5 million, and even though the commissioner don't have the power to make him give up the team, but he would do everything in his power to try and force this guy to sell the team. And he should sell the team because nobody would want to work for this guy. Also, he's banned from also doing anything dealing with personnel decisions, you know, hirings and firings and so forth and whatnot. So yeah, he needs to sell the team. He needs to sell the team. So yeah, when I first heard all this, I'm like, whoa, this is really huge. He really laid the smackdown of this dude. And you know, kudos to the new commissioner. You know, I like him better already than David Stern. I'm not saying David Stern would probably, I don't know what David Stern would have done, but he probably would have went lighter on him. But yeah, kudos to the new commissioner, Adam Silver, for making this ruling. And it's mind-boggling. You know, when it comes to me and racism, I don't deal with it. I rarely deal with it. Like, the only time I deal with it was probably when I was younger, when I was with my family, and at that point, I'll just let them, you know, my mom, my uncle, my aunts, I'll let them handle it. You know, 'cause I was young, so I would just sit there, and I would just keep my mouth shut. So, you know, I'll let the grown-ups deal with that. But yeah, that's, you know, kudos to the commissioner, and, you know, and again, this is more than just an NBA thing. This is worldwide. So, you know, kudos to the commissioner for taking a huge stand. And I believe he's Caucasian as well. So, kudos to the commissioner for making this ruling because I agree with LeBron. There's no place for that in the league that is full of minorities, mostly African Americans. So, yeah, this is the correct ruling right there. That's all I got to say about that. As you can see, you know, we dominated this game. I had a really good game in the second half of this where I was just fooling camping by B, I guess you could call it that. I wouldn't say it was camping because I was alternating from there to another spot, wherever. Next week, like I said, I got a bunch of news to tell y'all. Video games news, movie news, and so forth and whatnot. Yeah, but pretty much though, this is the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, and so forth and whatnot. Saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time.
Now back to leaving y'all tarnished. Jeffrey Dahmer when I'm eating. You should feel honored when I'm speaking. I love drama, but I'm silent. Someone's harm that is retreating. Spitting llamas couldn't hawk a loogie that could match with these. Rappers splat with ease. So cold I salivate antifreeze. You'll see I'm actually redefining masterpiece. I strike hard enough to shatter Bruce Lee's master's knees. Rats get cheese. I'm a lion in the jungle at your ear. What I mean is that I'm Tyson when he rumbles. Chomp, chomp, ha, pew. Microphone murderer squares in your clicks. Curvature. Honestly, I heard enough burning up, grilling every one of your city's landmarks. Then it's back to the lab for more weapons like man. It's the return of the Mac with crack like no other.